Hello everybody, welcome to my teaching video related YouTube channel Anwesha Ghosh Academy. In the previous class, we had discussed on class 9 science under physics portion chapter motion, and we had focused on the main concept of distance and displacement in a differential analytical pattern. That means we had mentioned their differences, the differences between distance and displacement. Now today we will discuss or rather solve the problems on the various numerical problems on distance and displacement. तो आज शुरू किया जाए डिस्टेंस एंड डिस्प्लेसमेंट के ऊपर बहुत सारे वैरायटीज ऑफ प्रॉब्लम्स, न्यूमेरिकल प्रॉब्लम्स और उसके सॉल्यूशन. तो चलो स्टार्ट करते हैं. Some numerical problems with solutions based on distance and displacement. प्रॉब्लम नंबर 1. क्या है इस प्रॉब्लम में? देखो, one person has started his journey from A point and traveled 5 kilometer to reach B point. Now, ये पाथ क्या लीनियर है या फिर स्लोपी है? बाद में पता चलेगा. Then from B point he has reached into point C covering 3 kilometer distance. तो वो व्यक्ति पहले A point से B पॉइंट तक 5 किलोमीटर जर्नी किया, फिर B पॉइंट से C पॉइंट तक आया, जिसका मेजरमेंट है 3 किलोमीटर वो डिस्टेंस का. इन सच अ मैनर अ राइट एंगल ट्रायंगुलर पाथ ऑफ जर्नी वी कैन ऑब्जर्व. तो इसका जो डायग्राम होगा वो इधर मैं मेंशन की हूँ. द डायग्राम बेस्ड ऑन दिस प्रॉब्लम इज सच लाइक दैट. इसमें और कुछ टर्म लिखना पड़ता था, जैसे कि A पॉइंट टू B पॉइंट he traveled along a slopy path. ऐसे कॉर्नर करके, ऐसे एंगल करके, ठीक है, वो मैं नहीं लिखी. राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल, तो ऐसे इमेजिन कर लो, पाथ ऐसे होगा. तो A पॉइंट टू B पॉइंट 5 किलोमीटर डिस्टेंस he traveled in a slopy way, and then from B point to C point he moved vertically downward by covering 3 kilometer distance. तो फटाफट लिख दो कि ए बी का डिस्टेंस इस न्यूमेरिकल प्रॉब्लम से ये पता चला कि ये 5 किलोमीटर होगा. ए बी डिस्टेंस इज इक्वल टू 5 किलोमीटर. देन बी सी 3 किलोमीटर. द पार्ट 1 of this problem is number 1, find out the distance traveled overall. That means the overall distance traveled and the displacement of this movement by the person. So what to do? You have known or you have learned the concept of Pythagoras theorem. So in this case, Pythagoras theorem will be applied. We have to calculate the CA distance. It is a journey, so all the directions will be marked with some appropriate arrow signs like A to B, this arrow, B to C, this arrow, and then second part में और भी कुछ है. अच्छा, पहले इतने दूर तक करो. Till now we will solve up to that, up to C point. So we have to calculate the total distance, that is A to B, then B to C. ये क्वेश्चन मार्क दी हूँ, इसका एक वजह है, वो बाद में बोल दे रही हूँ. CA भी डिटरमिन करना पड़ेगा. पहले C तक देखो. Find out the overall distance and displacement of this movement by the person. So we can write AB is equal to 5 kilometer, BC is equal to 3 kilometer. Therefore, the overall distance covered by the person in the first case of journey is the total distance. That means the AB side plus BC side of this triangle is equal to 5 kilometer plus 3 kilometer or 8 kilometer. Now about the displacement, and the displacement value will be not AB plus BC, unlike the linear path. In that case, the shortest distance we have to calculate. सबसे कम वाला जो रास्ता है, that is the CA, we have to calculate the value. इसीलिए मैं क्वेश्चन मार्क पुट की हूँ. अब समझ में आया? Now, how can we solve this? We have learned Pythagoras theorem. You have learned in your mathematics, class 9 mathematics syllabus, I think. Displacement is equal to CA. अच्छा, CA वैल्यू निर्णय करना पड़ेगा, लेकिन डिस्प्लेसमेंट जो है वो है AC, A to C. हाँ, क्योंकि इधर एरो साइन ऊपर में उसका इंपॉर्टेंस कुछ अलग है, क्योंकि we know that displacement is a vector quantity, that means it has a specified direction. So A से या A पॉइंट से जर्नी शुरू हुआ, C में खत्म हुआ, तो A to C का जो वैल्यू है, डिस्टेंस है, A to C का जो लेंथ है और डायरेक्शन है, that is equivalent to the displacement value and direction of displacement. Okay, so how to calculate AC? We know AC जो है इस राइट एंगल ट्राइंगल का बेस, BC जो है ये that is height, and AB जो है that is the longest side of the right angle triangle, वो है hypotenuse. There is an important interesting relationship between these three terms, base, height and hypotenuse of a right angle triangle. And what is that? Hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus height square, according to Pythagoras theorem. Therefore, hypotenuse means AB square is equal to BC square plus AC square. It is given that AB is equal to 5 kilometer, BC is equal to 3 kilometer. So, in place of AB square, we have to write 5 square is equal to BC square, means 3 square plus AC square is to be determined. Or AC square is equal to 5 square minus 3 square is equal to 5 square means 25 minus 3 square means 9 is equal to 16. AC square is equal to 16. Therefore, AC is equal to root over 16. In case of root over, the answer will be either positive or negative. But as because it is a length or displacement value, so we must have to ignore the negative sign. The negative sign will not be applicable here, only positive side will be applicable, is equal to root over 16's unit is always right unit in this case, otherwise the answers will have no value at all. Root over 16 kilometer is equal to 4 kilometer. Okay, so by calculation AC is measured 4 kilometer, and it is the displacement value in the first case. So in the first case of the journey, the answer will be number 1. During the first part of the journey, the overall distance covered is equal to 8 kilometer, and the displacement is equal to 4 kilometer by the calculation. But during the second part of the journey, the total distance traveled by the person will be different from that of the first part of his journey. In the second case, the total distance traveled will be AB, that is 5 kilometer, plus BC, that is 3 kilometer, plus the base value that has been calculated as 4 kilometer by using Pythagoras theorem. Hypotenuse square is equal to base square plus height square. Always remember this formula. In case of right angle triangle, the total distance traveled in the second case is equal to 5 kilometer plus 3 kilometer plus CA or AC, whatever you say, the base value, that is 4 kilometer, AB plus BC plus CA is equal to 5 plus 3, 8, 8 plus 4, 12. So 12 kilometer will be the total distance traveled in the case of second part of the journey, and the displacement in this case, that means the second case, will be 0. Why? Because the initial point of journey, that is A, is same as the final point of journey. Both are A point. As because the initial point of journey is equal to the final point of journey is equal to A point. You may take a screenshot of the entire numerical problem. I think it's over. Okay. So, this was the calculation process in case of a right angle triangular path journey in order to find out the distance and displacement value, and also proving that distance can never be 0 at any means, but displacement can be 0 when the initial point of journey and the final point of journey will be the same point. तो उम्मीद करती हूँ कि मेरा ये डिस्कशन अच्छा लगा. अगर ये क्लास अच्छा लगे तो प्लीज़ मेरे ये चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करिए, एंड प्लीज़ व्यू द मोर एंड मोर न्यू अपडेट्स. और भी बहुत सारा वैरायटीज ऑफ न्यूमेरिकल प्रॉब्लम्स आने वाला है जो स्टूडेंट्स तुम लोग सॉल्व करने में थोड़ा सा दिक्कत फील करते हो, डरते हो, तो फिजिक्स न्यूमेरिकल प्रॉब्लम्स रिलेटेड हर सारे जो भय है सब दूर कर देंगे डे बाय डे क्लासेस लेते लेते. दैट्स ऑल फॉर टुडे. गुड बाय.